So good morning from Destin, Florida. This is the morning of day 2 of my wife and I's little mini vacay. We love traveling during the off season wherever we go because you get to go and do things and it's not crowded, so you don't get all of the traffic that you might get during the time when it's high peak season. So we're here at Club Wyndham Bay Club number 2, and we're watching the sun come up, or I'm watching the sun come up. She's actually still resting from our trip in last night. So we're gonna be down here for a couple of days, and we're gonna take in some sights. Right now I'm getting ready to go to the gym and get my little walk done, get me a little light workout. But our main goal today is we're going to sit down and we're going to do our financial strategy for the remainder of the year. Then after we finish that, I used to be stationed here at Eglin Air Force Base back from 96 to 2000. So we're going to go back through and I'm going to ride around and show her some of my old stomping grounds. We're going to go out to a Herbert Field where I used to live at, show her that. And then we're going to mess around with the mall and check out some EV charging spots. But right now, I'm going to get it up, get it moving, get the blood flowing really good, and go hit the gym. Later. All right, we're getting ready to head back to Georgia. Sun has come up down here in Florida on a very chilly day. It's about 25, 30 degrees outside right now and very windy. So this trip back should be interesting. It's going to be going to cost us a little bit more on the electricity because it's so cold and so windy, so we're not going to get the efficiency that we got coming down. So I'm curious to see just how much the efficiency is going to change. Coming down to Florida, we average about 285 watt hours per mile. So it'll be interesting to see what we get on the way back. So our first charging stop is going to be in Chipley, Florida, which is about an hour up the road. And then our route planner is already telling us that it's going to be another 10-minute stop in Cordele. So we are about to hit the road. What do you think about the trip this weekend, my love?
I loved it. I wish the bed wasn't so hard, but I loved it. I got to see a lot of things have changed. Here, you even showed me where you stayed at, which was interesting.
Yeah. So we're getting ready to leave the Destin Miramar Beach area, and we will check in with you at our first charging stop.
Oh God, this is.
in terms of the power outage situation, obviously that was horrible. We don't need to relive that. There's a lot of confidence in the power companies that say, hey, we're going to keep our power here.
We are ramping up.
Do you think that's overconfident?
Slowly.
I don't think so. I think, the governor and the legislature here in Texas have spoken with, and TDM and the Texas emergency managers have spoken with the utility companies across Texas since that last winter storm in 2021. And they've made great improvements to our grid and the readiness of our power companies across the state. So we're expecting that there will be no major issues during this event. However, we know that localized power outages could occur if we see heavy lines or trees coming down due to ice. So we're prepared to respond to those incidents, and our power companies are as well. And we've been holding daily communication coordination calls with our utility companies across.
Turn it down. So we're up over 150, 160. 168, 172. Fans are kicking in. So it looks like we're going to settle in about 193. Wow, still going.
Gonna give our battery the Mexican take. Yay!
Wow. We're at an even 201 kilowatts. That's the fastest I've seen. 201, I'm sorry, not 251. 202. Wow.
So the car's taking 202 kilowatts. So the lesson here for us is, listen to the car, it gets a higher power of kilowatts the lower it is in percent.
Yep. So we put in about 10% state of charge, and we're getting a full 200. So I think as we get more comfortable on these road trips and knowing and understanding that it's just like a gas car, and when it tells you got 30 miles, you got 30 miles basically. So we have ours set to arrive at our charging stations at 10%. We're not gonna, I don't think we want to go any further down than that, especially when I got you with me. I don't want to go any further lower. I don't want to go any lower than that. So we'll set it at 10%. We'll leave it at 10%, and we will ride that charging curve. I mean, wow, 204 kilowatts. Basically 20 minutes to go from 10%, well, basically 25 minutes to go from 10% to 75%. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
On God, this is